Was it in the end not to get something from that, Dawes?
Yeah, I think if you're honest and you look back at it, it's probably a game of two halves where I thought we started the game really well, get a goal, and then up until they equalised we were doing okay, but then the moment they equalised they probably had a 25-minute spell where you could see them fighting for their lives and they're really at it, and we didn't manage that well enough, if we're honest with ourselves, and we addressed it at half time. Obviously at half time it's alright, you've already conceded the goal and gone behind, but then at half time we addressed it, and I thought second half we were much better. Thought we'd done everything better. We ran harder to get to their control, we competed better, come up with second balls, and we control the game a little bit more. Ideally you want to create a few more chances, but I think if we're honest we deserved something out of the game.
Yeah, I mean you need to do it for 90 minutes, I suppose, so you can't sort of drop off at 20-25. You know how they're going to react to you taking the lead.
Yeah, I think if you look at us throughout the season, I think inconsistency is probably the biggest word, and it's not always inconsistency game to game. I think it's inconsistency within a game. We spoke about how young the group is, and we've got to be aware of that and manage that and try and improve them with that, because that's where the mature, more senior players know how to handle it a bit better, but these players have got to learn quickly, and like I say, the inconsistency has been what's hurt us this season. We've proved that we can beat the best teams, but when we come up against other teams, then like I say, we just have spells within game. If you look at the game today on a whole, again, you're honest, we had good spells in the game today, but that 25-minute spell in the first half, we needed to manage that better.
Does that say a lot about how close a lot of sides are in this division? You know, I mean, Crawley second bottom at the start of play, you know, but anybody on their day can beat anybody.
Of course, I said it before the game. I said we were fully aware that their league position for the players that they've got's false. They've got some really good players, and like the experience, and that shows it. If you know League Two, you know they're good players for the level. But we knew what we were coming up against today, and I said to you, being Tranmere, you come to win the game all the time, so there's that disappointment all the time. You look at the fans who've travelled; they want to see a win, and just like I say, just a little bit disappointed not to get something out of the game today.
You've been quite good in games where you've gone ahead so far this season. That's a bit unusual for you to have a lead turnover like that.
Yeah, it has. It's like I say, I thought we started the game. We knew today that we've got to learn from the last away trip at Carlisle and start the game well, which I thought we'd done. But then I thought in the first half, if you look at it back, we gifted them opportunities, clearances, and doing the fundamentals of clearing your lines. I think if you look back at that, I think that they didn't really create it. I thought we lost the ball too much in clearances and second balls.
And the big disappointment when Kane has the penalty saved at the end here that would have got you a point.
Yeah, like I say, I think if it was a point, I think it was much deserved. Still not what Tranmere need to be doing in regards to results. Still need to be coming in and winning, but like you say, if you get that and you get a point, then it's probably a fair result on reflection. But it wasn't meant to be, even the rebound. But like you say, you can't critique Kane. I thought he worked hard today, and thought his holder play was really good at times.
And of course, sides fighting for the league status at the moment, and you go to Rochdale now on Tuesday as well, so it'll be all the same, won't it?
Of course. There's no easy games in League Two. You go and play the bottom of the league, you know, they're fighting for their lives. Look at Rochdale, I'll have to check how they got on today, but in the last 3 games previous to today, they've had 1-2 and drew 1, so we know again it's going to be a challenge, and the lads have got to take it on, but we need to pick as many points up now between now and the end of the season and learn from little bits of mistakes. You look back at the Carlisle game, I thought we learned from that, but then today we've got to learn again from when you're going ahead that you need to manage the game as well.
Long journey home now, and a bit of reflection on the coach as well.
Yeah, it's tough. It always hurts me and the rest of the staff as much as it hurts the fans. It ruins my weekend, and like I say, it's one of them where you won't rest now until the next game, and you'll have things on your mind, things to work on, and making sure we improve on today.
And just a word about the substitution you were saying about the impact they made, and young Sam Taylor, who got his opportunity there and I thought did really well.
Yeah, I think Sam's story's been fantastic. He's come through the college programme and he's earned the right to go and play, and the last couple of times when we brought him off the bench, he's not let anyone down. His energy's good, he listens to instruction, and he's a threat in behind, so that's a big positive. And I suppose as well, Harvey getting another goal for the club. I think he worked hard for his first goal, and now he's got 3 in his last 6, I think it is. But again, we've got to look at it as a Tranmere performance and make sure it's better next game.